Alright guys, BLM here, back with more Witcher 3, continuing on. So we just unlocked the Beast of White Orchard quest. I don't know if that's what we're gonna do right now, though. Like, is there anything else to do? I don't think there really is. Yeah, if we come across a mission, we're gonna do it. But I don't really see a mission available anywhere else, so I guess we're just going to continue on with it. Move it. Let's go. Oh, okay. Well, that was something. Yeah, so today was a really fucking weird day. Like, it was so fucking weird. I guess we can, like, let's just run it down. So essentially, okay, I woke up. Oh yeah, let's actually start before that. Like last night, in the middle of the night, obviously I did the Witcher 3 speedrun. Or the Witcher 3, the Last of Us speedrun. So yeah, I started that at about like, what, 11 or so, finished that at about 3. So, that. Went to sleep, couldn't go to sleep too long, woke up at around like 8:30 or so. Yeah, I know how this works. So I woke up already not really feeling great. I felt tired, I had a headache. So that was already a thing. Watch Australian Survivor. That was something. After that, played 2 hours of The Witcher, which again, wasn't expecting to start this morning. I was actually planning on starting it now. But that happened. Then I went to work, had a short day. I already knew it was going to be a short day, but I had a short day, got home around, I think it was 4, right? So, not too long. Actually, no, I was a little bit out before. But either way. But yeah, had a massive headache by the time I got home. I really just was not feeling well. So I went to sleep. Took a nap. Woke up about an hour later. Found out work went to complete shit. So I had to go and fix things. I mean, it didn't take that long. It only took about an hour, but still, it was just really weird. And then, perfectly, I finished that just in time to start for the start of Big Brother Canada. So I watched the premiere of Big Brother Canada. After that was Survivor. Faster. Obviously wrote my reviews for those individual videos as well. Not what I meant to do.
Slow now.
No, game. Let me get off, you fucking piece of shit. Alright. But yeah, so that happened. Watched both of them. Both of them were very solid. Oh, I went the wrong way. The entrance is like where we were at. I don't know why the fuck I just walked around the entire fucking building. Like the entrance is right here. Alright.
Bad time.
Not at all. Hand me the beggar tickets. The red
Was it always a woman?
Well, one versed in herbs.
Probably saying too
I could have
much.
sworn it was a guy.
I know a bit.
Huh.
For instance, that beggar
Not that
takes
really fucking
poisonous.
matters.
In large doses. Small ones soothe pain and bring forth pleasant dreams.
But yeah, watched those shows, did the reviews of
Which is all I
those,
can hope to do
and
for her.
also along the way, I continued writing my Last of Us video.
Griffin, do that to her.
So I'm almost done with that.
Selena.
I did not finish it, but
Yes.
I should be able to easily
Tapped
finish
her
it
at night. She
tomorrow.
was walking in the
I'm
woods.
at the bus
At night,
depot
through the
now.
woods.
So
In
again,
wartime.
right at the end of the game. So all I need to write about is
Meeting a
Bus
boy.
Depot, Firefly
Young,
Lab,
you know, do
Jackson,
foolish
and
things
then
for
Left
love.
Behind. So almost done.
Wounds are healing.
It looks like it's going to be a little bit over 3,000 words.
Pooling in the
But
skull.
yeah.
Nothing my bruise can do to help.
Could try to help her with one of my potions. Swallow can heal internal hemorrhages.
But
Witcher's potions aren't for humans.
she'll die as it is.
Yes, a peaceful death soothed by your concoctions. If I give her Swallow and something goes wrong, the whole village will hear her screams.
I understand. Do as you will.
Looking for buckthorn. Know if it grows anywhere around here?
Bottom of the river, where the channel's widest. But you do know that once out of the water...
It'll stink worse than a week-old carcass. Counting on it. I'm hunting the griffin. Need the buckthorn for bait.
I was thinking... A few years ago, we had trouble, drowners under the bridge.
Yeah,
the whole village had to pitch in for a witch.
So yeah, there was that.
Who now can afford the bounty
My
on
Big
the
Brother
griffin's
Canada
head?
top 10 player of all time video came out. and
So
it's performing okay now.
good to know the
It start
black ones
like when
looking
I
out
last
for our
recorded, it
welfare.
just came out, and I just got the comparison right. I think I just got the 30-minute comparison. Now that's been out for a bit longer. I mean, the comparison's still the same. It's still number 6 out of 10, but it did pick up a bit. Like right before Big Brother Canada 8 premiered, and then now it kind of like went back to being like kind of just okay. But it's at around 750 views, so that's solid. I mean, not great. It's around 150 views behind my, actually no, more than that, 170 or so views behind what my cast assessment was at this point. Let's see.
Nilfgaard values one thing: order.
So,
Griffin's
I
disturbing
mean,
that.
it's still
It's gotta
doing
go.
like
Yes.
over 300 better than my
First they'll tend to the
Celebrity Big
monsters,
Brother videos.
then
I
to
mean,
the
it's doing
folk.
good. Yeah, like definitely
Not
solid.
from here, are you?
Could have been better, but I mean, like, I'm
Lot of
kind of
bitterness
content
in
with
you.
what it's
Too
doing.
much for someone who spent her life in a hut in the middle of
It
nowhere.
was an okay day for
True.
subscribers, not great.
And
I'm too,
you're
I think
right.
I've reached the point
Elsewise,
where
you'll not use bait,
I think
just
the
wait for
channel's
Griffin to
definitely
attack
on
again.
a
Believe we can
slower
have an interesting
incline than it was.
conversation.
Like, I don't think it's on decline because
Maybe
it's not
next
like
time.
like things aren't really going downhill, but it's more so. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. How do we brew swallow? So it's alchemy, right? Yeah, I know. Yeah, because most of the times I used swallow. It's in other potions. I'm a fucking idiot. There we go. I'm assuming this is what we would need for it. And obviously this is just a tutorial for... Yeah, you know what? I'm an idiot. Let's just close these. Fuck, so that was none of it. Okay. Fuck, game.
Yes?
Tell me something about yourself. What's your story?
A sad one. Do you know the Temple of Melitele in Alanda?
Do I know it? Can't remember how many times I've been there. How many times Mother Neneka stitched me up.
We must have missed each other. I started to become a healer under Mother Neneka.
Yeah, I feel like the channel's like
I was
kind of
but
just
18
starting
when
to
they took me.
stabilize because obviously it had a
An age at
massive
which teaching
boost
was interest
from
my
Survivor
father's
40, but now
thing.
without Survivor 40, I
There
think
was
it's
a
kind of
boy,
starting to stabilize,
Kozlath.
and because of that, I do
He
think
bare his
subscriber
chest
growth's
to
going to
earth.
slow down. I think
The novices couldn't
like
keep
things
their
in
eyes
general are
off
just
him,
going to
tripped
slow
over their own
down,
feet,
but
dropped things.
it's still going to be
I
on
left
a
the
higher
temple for him.
spot than what it would have
Passed a
been.
lovely summer together, and then he left. Neneke refused
Like
to
essentially,
take
like
me back.
if I'm
My parents
looking at
hasn't gone to
how
work.
the channel was
Gave me a
before
travel
Survivor
cloak and a
40,
small
like essentially
coin pouch.
November, October, it's still
I
doing
struggled
better
long
than
to
that
find a
now.
place where I'd feel safe, needed.
But obviously it's not doing December,
Until I
January
finally
numbers,
arrived
or
here.
even beginning of February. Like it's not
the
doing as
story.
well as what that period of time did and what it's going to do. But
Got any herbs
based
you're
on
willing
like
to sell?
November,
I'm sure I can
October,
find
that sort of period where nothing was really going on, I'm doing better than that. So you know, I should have paid attention to what I need. Ah, shit.
Listen,
I didn't mean to do that.
Ever heard of a woman named Claire? Lived around here?
Heard of her? A mild way to put it. Claire was a friend. The only person dear to me in all of White Orchard. Until her husband, Volker, quarreled with the lord of the manor. He then gathered the family, moved out into the woods to start a new settlement.
So that's
Lord
going to be
and
an
his
interesting
retinue
thing to
rode
see
their
where it
camels into a town.
stabilizes.
They were to be civil. No forcing.
I mean, to be fair, it's been stabilized essentially since
You saw. Word is
Survivor
Claire said
40
something
started.
about the Lord's son, Florian. Something that made the Lord furious.
like obviously I got a massive boost from the
Who
runner-up
knows the
ranking.
truth?
But
It's a misfortune for such a small village.
that's really been the only big
Just so in
video
every village.
since then. I mean, I believe it's
In
the only
schools.
Survivor video I've released since the
You need
Survivor
any
40
else?
premiere. So yeah,
That's
it'll be
not
interesting to see how my
another
old school versus new school video does. That comes out
A
this
bit of
Saturday.
sauce.
Yeah, the next week after that might be a slow week.
Yes?
Got any herbs you're willing to sell?
I'm sure I can find some.
Wait, let's see. Wait, how do we look at it? Oh, that's what we need. And what's the other thing? This probably isn't even worth doing. But I want to do it anyway. Like the side quests. I mean, obviously, the goal was to do every side quest, so. What's the other thing that we need? Yeah, I know how this fucking works. You already showed me how this works. Oh, that's how we look. Okay, Drowner Brain. Oh, so that's probably something we can't buy here then. Okay, I mean, that's fine.
Farewell.
So we need Drowner Brain. So we'll try to do that before we leave this area. Game. But again, it's really nice just taking my time with this game. Again, I haven't done that since I originally played the game. So, again, we're not in a rush to really do anything. We're just playing and doing missions when it comes up, that sort of stuff. It's kind of, like, again, I'm having fun doing it this way. Not what I meant to do. Wrong button. No. Where do we find drowners at? Like, are those what the things over here by the swamp are? And we'll see. Yeah, so we'll go ahead and do the Survivor Power Ranking thing that I've been doing for the last few weeks. Again, I have one for like after every week of the show, so might as well continue on with that. I will be eventually be doing a mid-season power ranking for Winners at War at the time of the merge. No, we're not getting downers. Okay. Wolves here. Oh, is that one though? Yep, that's it. Okay. Why'd that do so little damage? Why can't we pick this up? Still none? There we go. Alchemy. There we go. Okay, I know how this works. I'm fucking well aware. Cool. Oh my god, I never realized there was this much fucking tutorial shit in this game. Might as well go for these. Okay. Yeah, overall just a really weird day. There's a lot of weird shit today. Yeah, Big Bear Canada was solid. I thought that was a solid premiere. Again, we already knew everything there. To be honest, I was kind of surprised at how little the dynamics that we saw. But Min Lee won the first comp, which I'm like, okay. I mean, to be fair, like, if I'm being completely honest, I think it would have been fun to have her as the first boot. I think out of the four, I think probably her or Nico were probably the two that I would have liked as the first boot. Again, Chris is too much of a lunatic to lose this early. I'll be so disappointed if we lose Chris. And then Suzanne is, oh, she's hot. But no, I think she can be a fun personality also. But, yeah, and I think Nico could be a fun personality too. I think Nico could be a great villain. But, we are going to lose one of the three, which is disappointing. I do think, like, if I were to guess, I would say that there's probably going to be someone returning to the game at some point.
Yes?
So at least there's that, but no.
Got a potion for Lena. Swallow.
First sign of spring. Symbol of rebirth. Fitting as names go.
We'll see. Like I said, could harm her. Deeply. Works on me immediately. But I have a faster metabolism. Effects won't appear in her case for a few days.
Why'd you choose this in the end?
Decided it was better than doing nothing.
I like you, Witcher. Here. A small gift. For giving a damn.
Oh, we finally leveled up? Oh, they're calling it character development. But whatever, as I fucking know. Okay, so what do we want to focus on, though? Like, is there anything here that we need? Do we have the food upgrade yet? I forgot. Is that one of the initial ones, or is that later? The one where, like, food lasts, like, a full 30 minutes or something. Looks like we get it later. So, yeah, I think we'll focus on attack strength, then. We'll go for fast attack, I think, first. Alright. Okay. Fuck. Okay. I keep on forgetting these are actually even a thing, to be honest. Actually, that's something I didn't even know. I didn't know that they get boosted by having ability of the same color. I didn't really know that, actually. Huh. Again, I feel like there's so much in this game that I actually don't know. Just because, I mean, to be honest, I don't really care. Like, if I'm being honest, like, but, like, a lot of, like, the, like, in-depth alchemy stuff and bestiary stuff, and, like, I mean, just a lot of, like, random systems in this game that I really just don't care about. But what I do care about, I really love, and that's what I love about The Witcher. Is that, again, there's just so much shit in this game. That even, like, while ignoring certain systems like that, you can still get so much enjoyment from the game. Okay, I'm just making sure there's no other side quests available. Or at least none are showing up in the map. Again, I don't know if I want to do every question mark. That's literally going to take forever. Like, that would literally, like, take, like, I don't know, a really long time. I've done it. Like, I've actually done it, which is ridiculous to think about. But it's like, it would take, what, 100 hours, I think? On a playthrough to do that? And, to be honest, I don't really care enough. I mean, I gotta get this video out at some point. Like, while I am taking my time with this, it's like, I still need to make this video within 2 months. Like, I can't fucking spend 100 hours playing this. But, I mean, I could spend 100 hours if it takes 100 hours, but I'm like, I'm not gonna add an additional, like, fucking 50 hours of gameplay to this playthrough for the sake of just getting every fucking question mark.
Anyone home? Must be out hunting.
Alright. Oh, is this where we get the tutorial for this? Because we've already done this, which is really dumb, but obviously we've used Witcher Sense a lot already.
His love just left home.
There he is.
You
So,
miss love.
Survivor was good. I mean, a solid episode. I think, if I'm being honest, probably my least favorite of the ones so far.
Wild dogs.
But it's still solid.
Yes. More dangerous than wolves.
Losing Tyson, though, pretty much confirms the boot list.
Don't think so.
It's the truth.
which is a shame. I mean, like, it's awesome that Tony
No, but I
wins,
guess you're about to tell me.
but it is a shame that we lose Boston
Wolves
Rob,
hunt to fill
Poverty,
their
and
bellies.
Yule in
Wild
the next
dogs
3
kill for
rounds.
sport.
Just like humans.
All around the swap, obviously, all after. So I mean, supposedly Boston Rob's next,
Why not
and then it's
cruelty
Yule and
too?
Poverty back to back. Doesn't know which order, but
I'm
yeah.
hunting bigger game.
And then we get the merge, and then
Where'd you find them?
Tyson comes back, and then it's like what, a mix of, I think,
That
what
monster
was
slayer
it?
he's talking about in the village.
Wendell. It's Wendell, Tyson again, Sophie, Sandra,
Sure, but
and one
gotta
more,
kill those mutts
Kim.
before they hurt someone.
Right? Those are
Yeah.
boots of the merge.
That is, if you don't mind blunting your silver blades on them.
Sure. Griffin's not going anywhere.
No, dogs might though. So step careful now. Come on.
These dogs been a problem for a
And
while.
then
now.
I think the
Since
next
war
grouping is like what, Nick,
Soldier on the march. He'll stop to rape a woman,
then
strangle her,
Denise,
kill her man for a chuckle, even butcher
and
a
one
cow.
more,
A dog.
and Jeremy.
No more. So these
And then final
stray
4
mutts form
is
packs.
Sarah gets 4th, and then
Guns stuck to their
Michelle gets
spines,
3rd,
covered in
Natalie
scabies. Too late.
Anderson gets 2nd,
Tacked enough.
Tony wins. Natalie comes back from Extinction, obviously. Which I mean, like, I think that's a fun result. I mean, it'll be really interesting to see how Tony maneuvers this game. And again, like, I think this is the correct boot list. I think Sarah definitely goes up in the all-time best player ranking. I think Tony goes up a lot in the all-time best player ranking. I think, let's see, Jeremy, I think definitely goes up as
You know
well.
him.
I mean, Jeremy making it the final 6,
served at the Lord's Manor
supposedly.
together, where the Black Army's encamped now.
Yeah, I mean,
He was a stable hand. I was the
there's
Lord's
definitely
hunter.
going to be a lot of changes. I mean, like,
That was before.
I think there's a debate for Jeremy being best
Well,
player. I don't know.
a
I
long
think the
time
problem
ago.
with Jeremy is that he is kind of aloof on certain things. It's going to be interesting. I really don't know where I'm going to go with my top player of all time for Survivor.
Before what?
Before they drove me from the village.
What did you do?
Nothing. I'm a freak. Sorry. I'd rather not talk about it.
I'm a freak too.
Aye. But
Yeah, I think next episode we'll go ahead and
It's
talk about.
lycanthropy, I
It
can
was
have.
first of all, it was surprising to see
Lycanthropy.
Tyson
Werewolves.
blindsided though,
Handled a few cases. in
because
the
he really
past.
shouldn't have
It's
been.
usually a simple curse.
I think it's really weird that he was. He should have saw it coming, and also he's been one of these people that's like talked on podcasts and stuff a lot about how, well, if people are just agreeing with your plan, then more than likely the plan is you. And like for Tyson to not recognize that here is
That's
kind of
the long and short
ironic.
of it.
I'm sorry.
Ancient history now. I was to show you where I found the Nilfgaardians. Come.
You know what? Let's just talk about Survivor now. So we're gonna go through the winners
Not much.
and rank them based on who I think is the most
You're his
likely
kind,
to
though.
win
Survival
at this point.
instincts alone ought to make you care.
Again, mix of Edgic and also reality.
No griffin can hear me nor spy me.
So first up, Ethan. I mean, Ethan's obviously, unless I think Ethan's kind of exactly where he was last week. I think he got a great transformation, like a scene for his transformation edit here. I just don't think he's a winner at it. I mean, like obviously he's on the edge, so I mean that's obviously a knock against him too. But I just don't really see him getting a winning edit here.
"'Twas here. One lay there, by the stump, headless. The other hung from a branch, guts splayed, stretching down to... Watch
You got
out
Amber.
for yourself now.
Is Amber above or below Ethan? That's tough, actually. Because I feel like she got a good amount of screen time this episode, and I felt like that was pretty good. Again, nothing of real substance, though. I mean, a lot of her screen time was more so just narrating the actual scene.
I'll be fine. Not the first Griffin I've dealt with. Not
So I
likely
would
to be
still
the
say she's
last either.
below
Hope
Ethan.
you're right. Good hunting.
Actually, I miss Sandra. Sandra's obviously on top of all three, right? I mean, she's still in the game. I think while I don't think her edit this episode was particularly great, her being shown to be wrong about the existence of this alliance. Well, then again, she also says Tony is right. But then she also says that I can't act emotionally, and then votes with what the show is portraying as an emotional decision. So, again, kind of a mixed bag with Sandra. I do think her edit overall went down this episode, but she's still above Ethan Amber, obviously. But we'll end here. Next episode, we'll go ahead and continue on. But for now, thank you for watching.